story, it asks, is this TXT, like LLMs TXT, mostly for e-commerce, or is it for any other types of website?
You can use it for lots of types of websites. So I've seen it used in a couple of different ways. First of all, documentation websites will use it regularly. So if you have a SaaS tool, Zapier's is really good for this. So so if you have a SaaS tool that could potentially be accessed agentically or or you have like an MCP that people could potentially use, then just a second, let me see if I can find, okay, great, I found it. Then essentially what it can do is it can give it instructions. So this is the Zapier LLMs.txt. Lots of this is like, just links to their information. So they have their markdown files here. They have all of that sort of stuff. And then they say like action. You can do every Zapier does this, but towards the bottom, they say this. When you're using auth, this endpoint requires zap right, blah, blah, blah. These are API calls. They're exposing their like REST calls. They're exposing how an agent can use a website and how an agent can access their APIs and what they can do it for. This endpoint requires this and this and this. This is stuff you wouldn't put on your website. So if you have something that does something, if there's a way for them to complete a form, if there's a way for them to access your API, if there's a way for them to do stuff on your website, like this endpoint available to partners only, that sort of thing, then you can include that in your LLMs.txt.